Romanticizing your cycle is really just taking back what you think you've lost. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, I'm Maryesibusiness, and today it's a very hot topic, especially for the girls who has an interesting type of menstrual period. You know, we all know how that goes. Today I'm going to be diving into a little bit more about romanticizing our menstrual cycles, and then how to, kind of appreciate it a little bit more, because as you know, it is very much looked bad upon, which is very understandable because the cramps that we go through and the fatigue and the mood swings and all that, trust me, I understand. But at the same time, I feel like since this is part of our lives and we're never gonna not, go through that until we get older, I feel like we should kind of romanticize it and make it feel like, okay, I'm kind of excited because, I'm a woman, and then looking at it from like a biblical standpoint where, as women of God, we are made, and of course not all of us are, going to have kids one day. Maybe we don't want to. For the ones that do want to have kids, this is like, I'm grateful that my body's working, being appreciated for everything that we have, because there's some women who can't go through that. So that's literally what today's video is going to be about. Okay, so I have a couple of notes that I want to share. I'm kind of trying to do like a routine in a way, romanticizing it in a way, because my cycle is supposed to start tomorrow, but I'm already starting to feel the symptoms today. I have a whole little notes list on how I want to kind of go about it, and how you guys can too, because we're in this together. We're like this, okay? So we're gonna do this together. So the first thing I wrote down in my notes is that, firstly, I will do all the things that I don't feel like doing. Maybe that for me, that would be cleaning my room or the bathroom or the kitchen, whatever that may be, doing homework, just anything that you don't feel like doing on your cycle, that you know that it has to be done. You just don't feel like doing it. My room is a hot mess right now, so that's literally gonna be one of the first things I do. After that, I'll be prepping my body for the first few days. I'll be like restocking my self-care products, shaving, very much needed, and then also taking care of your body, eating the nutrients and the stuff that you're supposed to have, like bananas, your fruits, and then have your protein, and make sure it's having a balanced meal. You're gonna need that energy, so you want foods very rich in certain nutrients. So having that shower routine, because for my cycles I like to smell fresh and clean, not really like gourmand or floral like how I usually go. I like to smell very much fresh and clean. I have this EOS, I think it's literally called Fresh and Clean, and then the Dove body wash, which is the cucumber something, smells so bomb. And then like I said, with that nutrients and vitamins, and making sure you're taking all that good stuff. And then also finally, like to do activities or make activities, very much not doing too much, because I love to paint. So I have a bunch of canvases over here that I'm not finished yet with, so I can do it past time. Definitely be painting, all that good stuff. Reading is also a really good one, specifically reading my word, Bible studies, things like that, because I feel like, me personally, I'm not sure if everyone else is like that, but I feel like I'm more spiritually connected in a way to God when I'm on my cycle. Maybe because I feel sensitive, but it's something more than that. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I can understand what God is telling me when I'm reading my Bible during this time of the month. So first, I'm going to start with cleaning up my room. I have a lot of clients next week, so for back to school, because I do hair on the side, so I need to make sure I go to the hair store. Basically everything that I just need to get it done, because it's crunch time. It's 3:50. I started the day so late. It was not expected to be like this.
Now listen, daughter, pay attention, pray.
Okay, so I'm currently in my hair room, and I'm about to do a whole deep clean in here, because I literally have not cleaned this place up since like my last client last week. So my hair room is literally just our hall that we don't really use. So I'm going to start by giving this place a little vacuum, deep vacuum, and all that. I'm going to get all my products ready, because today is Friday, if I didn't mention that before. My first clients is Sunday, so I need to make sure everything is set and ready and exactly what I'm going to do now.
These lies they told are so familiar. They will haunt you, they will kill you, keep you hostage. King will heal you before him, adore him. He will give you everything. Come and take your...
So I usually make these goodie bags for my clients. This is such a low very not doing too much type of thing, so I'd rather do that tomorrow.
Come and take it.
So now I'm about to go to Walmart to go get these menstrual cycle stuff because I know I'm gonna need it. I wanted to go to Target, but I was like, Walmart is closer and I'm on a time crunch because it's already 5:30. It's almost time to make dinner. I'm gonna look on the Walmart app before I drive to see if they have these pads. I like to use Honey Pot. It feels so good. People like to say it burns, but it's like, it's a nice cooling feeling and it kind of distracts you from like the cramps and everything. I really love it. Regular pads, like for example, Always, stuff like that, even though they are affordable, but they're more prone to like have more chemicals and stuff. So if you're romanticizing your cycle, I will probably invest, you know, of course that means you got to spend more money, but investing in products that's, you know, more safe for your body because you're treating yourself, you know, romanticizing yourself. And that's what this is all about. I don't want to get these. It's just very tempting because it's a lot. So I have to go with this. But I always wanted to try this underwear, so I think I'm gonna try it. I forgot I needed this. I need this. I need some wipes. Should I get coconut? I know you're supposed to use like unscented. Fresh. These ones are so good. So I got a couple of products. I thought I was recording the whole time I wasn't even recording. But basically I got some period underwear that's good for sleep. And I got the Always brand, which y'all forgive me. I just want to see how it is. For now, this is what I got because this is what I'm gonna work with. Because the girl's not gonna be struggling for the next 5 days. Low-key, I be getting up on my periods, but because like, why my breath, is it just me? But my breath low-key be sinking. Like, please let me know. How much money am I spending? 14? Wow, $23. That's not bad at all. Woo. Okay guys, so I just got back from Walmart. Felicia, stop eating them big old chips in my car. My sister has been eating these kids' snacks. And not this sister.
Did I tell you to take one? I said Mary.
Doesn't look like I care. Now I'm getting another one.
No, it's not for you.
Felicia, aka...
Who
Who are you talking to? Felicia, aka Africana. She works at a daycare, so she literally saw one of her kids, her students.
my babies.
He was like, he's 1 year old, and he was eating them little Sesame Street chips or puffs or whatever, and she be eating them. Her grown at her big age.
I was like, theirs though.
Hey guys, so I am back. It is a lot later in the night. It's almost 10 p.m. so I'm about to get ready to do my Bible study. It's been a long and eventful day. I did a lot of stuff. I did go to the hair store and bought a bunch of hair products, mousse, gels, all that, because I knew I wasn't going to do it throughout the week, and I knew that the following Sunday and the remaining days to come throughout the week I will be having clients, and I know that I may be on my cycle during those days, so I may not feel like going to the hair store to buy it. So that's exactly what I did. I went to the store today, I bought everything, and I bought some more menstrual products. But I went to the hair store and I spent $150. So if you guys go to a stylist and you have someone who provides hair, please thank them, because that's a lot. So I'm gonna give you guys a little haul on what I got. We're gonna start with this Always pad. Now this is actually a period underwear. I've never tried this before. I've seen this all over TikTok and I was like, I might have to try this out. I got a size small medium. There's 7 inside. I'm gonna try it tonight. This is like $8, but it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna use this tonight. Next thing I got was some wipes, because if you know, you know. Nothing wrong with toilet paper, but I feel like I just want to be more clean down there, so I feel like wipes is very much important for these times. Next I got these honey pot pads, and I really love the ones with the cooling sensation. I know people be like, well, these may not be as good because of, you know, why is it so cooling? It may, you know, but honestly, it helps me and it helps a lot of people. So it's not everything's gonna work for everyone, but I was kind of trying to invest in body friendly, pH balance friendly pads, and I feel like this might be the one that helps. So I got the regular size with wings because I can't do wingless pads. Next final things I got, nothing to do with periods or nothing like that. I bought some swabs because I need them and I ran out. Some people say you don't use on your ears, but that's the only thing that works for me. Finally, I got gum, I got this, and I got another pack. Hey guys, so it is a lot of days later. So it's actually Thursday. This is the third day of my cycle, but the reason why I haven't picked up the camera was because I've been so busy. I've been doing hair back to back to back. So I never really had time to sit down and be like, I'm on my cycle. It made me come with the conclusion that to tackle those menstrual pain and all that, it's just to be busy. And I think that's really what helped me, because now I'm on my third day. I think just keeping yourself busy kind of helps with those symptoms. But anyways, I'm about to do my morning devotions, but before that I need to hop in the shower. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys my little devotion that I do. This is the devotion that I use. It's a 365-day devotional. It's really good. It has a lot of great Bible verses and stuff to get me through the day, and then I write them down in my notebook I got from Target. I'm not sure where I got this pink devotional from. I know I got this from Target. So literally just write all of them down in here. I do that every morning, or at least try to do it every morning, and we're gonna do it today.
Identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie.
I learned from the devotion today, because like I said, usually when I'm on my cycle, I kind of pick up stuff a lot more. It's coming from Philippians 4:12, and it's talking about contentment in all circumstances. And the devotion was basically saying, you don't want things that you already have. For example, like I wrote down in my notes that I want a new car so bad, but I already have a car, and even though it's not the newest, it still works, it still functions, at least for now. So when it comes to filming content, I'm using my iPhone XR. It's an old phone. And I was looking at cameras, but I was like, I already have a decent quality camera. I don't need a new camera. That can be for the future. Now, in this point of my life, I'm trying to be financially stable, not spend money that I don't need to, just kind of be saving. And I feel like it's a lot of distractions trying to get me to buy things that I don't need. And the verse of the day, which came from Acts 20:35, I think, talking about it's better to be give than to receive. It's better to pour out to people than having people pour onto you. Not even talking about just money, but just going to a place and being the light, showing people that God is in you. For example, at my church, me and my sister are very like outgoing and very talkative, and it can be a lot sometimes. You know, we gotta realize like, hey, like we gotta lock in. For the most part, when we go there, we're pouring out to people. We're being a light and showing people that we are God's children, that you can see Him through us. You can see that He's, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it was really good. And sometimes, you know, the past couple of weeks I wanted to do this for my nightly devotions sometime this week, but the past couple of weeks I've been feeling like I need to be more mature and I need to calm down. I need to stop being so overly hype all the time. But I feel like that's the enemy talking. Like, not even at church, but in general, like in school or work or whatever. People know me as the very hype person who is outgoing, who is always gonna go out their way to make someone feel better. So I feel like those thoughts was from the enemy. And of course, you can still be mature and still be that way, but at the same time, I'm still battling those thoughts and trying to make myself better. But I know it's definitely a work in progress. I'm still gonna grow into a mature adult, and of course I'm gonna have those moments where I'm gonna be silly and stuff like that, but you know, that's all I wanted to say. But now I'm about to go get some lunch, and I'll check in back with you guys tonight when I do my nightly devotion. Hey guys, so it is a lot later. I just have on this jazz music in the background, but I just got back from choir practice about an hour ago, so now I'm about to do my nightly devotions, and I've had a couple of conclusions. there's a lot of stuff I've been praying about, you know, and there's some stuff I've been worried about in my thoughts and all that. So I wanted to watch this sermon tonight before I go to bed, by Jerry Flowers. I feel like that's very important that I'm going to get into tonight. I'm going to just watch it. It's only 20 minutes. So I'm just going to watch the video, try and write some notes on it, because I don't know, like I've stated lately, I just feel like I've been in my thoughts too much, and I've been overly stressing, just letting my mind do its thing, and that's not how it should go. I'm gonna do that tonight before I go to bed. As far as my cycle goes, I really wish this video was so much more detailed, but it's like I've been so busy that my cycle has been just fine. Like tomorrow is going to be day 4. Like it went by like this, and I've been praying like, God, please, I just want like my cycle to just go smoothly. I just want it to be, just get it out the way, and it's literally doing just that. Like I thought I would have to get out my painting stuff and just paint. I thought I would have extra time. I came to the conclusion like romanticizing your cycle is more than just buying, you know, luxury items like pads and taking baths and, you know, stuff like that. It's like romanticizing your cycle is really just taking back what you think you've lost. Like when you're on your cycle, we like to limit ourselves. We like to be like, I won't be able to do this, I won't be able to do that, you know, because of our symptoms. But it's like we're just taking back what we think we've lost. And I'm like, wow, I think that's it, taking back what we think we've lost. But we didn't lose anything. We've always had it. We've just limited ourselves. So for all the girls out there who has bad cramps and bad symptoms and mood swings, like it's possible. It's definitely possible to overcome that and reclaim your energy. You know, that doesn't mean you have to totally ignore your body, you know, because there's times where I'm like, okay, I need rest, I need to lay down, I need to relax. But I think it's more so just being busy. Get yourself moving. It's okay to have that rest period, but I think also eating foods that nurture your, or, you know, have the nutrients for your body that will need you moving, like high iron foods. I think they was talking like steak and spinach. I had that my first day of my cycle.
And negative thoughts. You can know how to fight when you see things that should cause terror. We want to be people who have the wisdom where we can observe but not absorb. Push you into the land, snort to your heart.
It is a lot later. My cycle's finally over. Yesterday I did my braids, so that's why I look a lot different. Basically, I feel like I learned something throughout my cycle. Not only did I do, you know, devotions every chance that I got and reading my word a lot more, you know, but I've realized that our period is how we make it to be. I was so booked and busy this week with like hair throughout the whole week that I didn't even get a chance to be in pain really. I actually bought this heating pad and it works like crazy, and it has heat, of course, and it also massages. So that really helped me, especially when I was doing hair and I feel pain. I would use that. I think what I learned is just to be busy, and sometimes we will feel pain, but I feel like that's when you start incorporating meals and foods and drinks that kind of help soothe your body. And that's really what romanticizing your cycle is, just allowing yourself to be like, hey, I might be on my cycle, but that doesn't stop me from doing a certain amount of things. You know, I feel like a lot of us can relate where we just lay in bed all day, and I think that's totally fine, but at the same time I feel like we gotta do things. It's what really helped me get through it this fast. I definitely thank God for giving me that revelation, and I definitely want to make sure moving forward that that's what I should be doing, being busy, keeping, you know, God in the center, and He will get me through it. I usually have bad periods, but this one, he definitely did his big one with this, and he definitely taught me something through it. I don't even know what I want to title this video anymore because I feel like it's just been all over the place. So the other night I was doing this devotion, and just to talk about it a little bit, by Jerry Flowers, he was talking about basically controlling your thought. Like I've said before, that my mind can get in its own, you know, universe and just come up with different ideology, all that extra stuff. After watching that video, I think the Lord was telling me to create a stronger prayer life. And I was like, okay, so I need to start praying more. And it's funny because when I was doing my hair yesterday, I was watching a video of this one lady, a content creator on YouTube, and she was talking about, I believe God is telling me to tell you guys, some of my viewers, to pray more. And it's crazy because I've never watched any of her videos ever in my life. So I was like, wow, like maybe I should start praying more. And I think praying and asking for guidance is really what gives you wisdom that will honestly take away those thoughts that the devil tries to creep in. That's basically it. School is coming up. School is going to be on Tuesday, so I'm going to start creating more content on that. But y'all let me know if you like these type of videos. I know it really wasn't as dramatic as it seemed because I couldn't even get to be dramatic because I was so busy. I was still focused on work and reading my Bible that I kind of forgot about, you know, feeling the pain. And I feel like, I don't know, that was definitely something I learned. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Just let me know if you want to see more videos like this, sit down videos, talking videos, Bible study videos, whatever the case may be. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next upload.